Youth Helplines Guide. Chapter 1. Helplines for Youth and Others. Helplines 1. advocates4youth.org/index.php $*content$content_task=view$id=775, teen hotlines. ehealth4teens.org/info/hotlines.php, crisis hotlines. Boys and Girls Town Helpline. 800-448-3000. girlsandboystown.org. Teen Counseling Helpline. 800-621-4000. nrscrisisline.org. National Youth Crisis Hotline. 800-442-4673. cra-us.org. 9 line. 800-999-9999. covenanthouse.org/ninaline/kid.html. A 24-hour nationwide toll-free hotline that provides immediate crisis intervention to young people and refers callers to help in their own communities. Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline. 800-4ACLED. AIDS Hotline. 800-342-AIDS. 800-for-AIDS. Alcohol, Drugs, and Pregnancy. 800-368-BABY. Teen Pregnancy. 800-522-5006. CDC AIDS Line. 800-342-2437. Teen AIDS. 800-440-TEEN. Children of the Night Shelter. Los Angeles. 800-551-1300. America Crisis Pregnancy. 800-67-BABY6. American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. 888-333-2377. Contraception Emergency. 888-NOT2LATE. Covenant House Youth Crisis Hotline. 800-999-9999. Crisis Line. 800-233-4357. Domestic Violence. 800-799-SAFE. Focus Adolescent Services. 877, Focus AS, 362-8727. Gay Line. 888-843-4564. Just for Kids Hotline. 888-594 Kids. National Child Abuse Hotline. 800-792-5200. National Domestic Violence Hotline. 800-799-7233. 800-787-3224, for the hearing impaired. National Drug Abuse Hotline. 800-662-4357. National Gay and Lesbian Hotline. 888-843-4564. National Herpes Hotline. 800-227-8922. National Mental Health Association. 800-969-6642. National Referral Network for Kids in Crisis. 800-KidSave, 543-7283. National Runaway Switchboard. 800-621-4000. National Suicide Prevention Hotline. National Runaway Switchboard. 800-621-4000. info@nrscrisisline.org. nrscrisisline.org. National STD Hotline. 800-227-8922. National Youth Crisis Hotline. 800-HIT-HOME. 800-442-4673. 800-448-4663. 800-448-1833, TDD. cra-us.org. nrscrisisline.org. 800-621-4000. Teen Line. Nutrition and Eating Disorders Hotline. 800-366-1655. Planned Parenthood. 800-230-7526. Rape, Abuse, and Incest Network. 800-656 HOPE. STD line. 800-227-8922. Suicide and Depression Helpline. 800-852-3388. Suicide line. 800-827-7571. Teen AIDS line. 800-440-TEEN. Teen AIDS. 800-234-TEEN. Teen Helpline. Covenant House. 800-999-9999. Talk about anything, even suicide, also a runaway shelter. Teen Line. 800-443-8336. Teen Line. 800-440-TEEN. Teen Line. 800-832-9632. Teen Line. 800-639-6095. Teen Line. 800-840-5704. TeenVoices.com. 888-882-8336. Trevor Helpline for Gay, Lesbian and Bisexual Youth. 800-850-8078. Youth Crisis. 800-448-4663. Helplines 2. Hotlines. Phone numbers for women. beingwoman.net/hotlines.html. Phone hotline for teens. 800-999-9999. National Suicide Prevention Helpline, GLBT National Help Center. 1-800-246 Pride, 7743, GLBT. Alcohol/drug abuse hotline. 800-662-HELP, 4357. glbthotline.org/hotline.html. help@glbthotline.org. GLBT National Help Center. glbthotline.org. glnh.org. glnh.org. National Hotline Youth Talk Line. Adolescent Crisis Intervention and Counseling 9 line. 1-800-999-9999. Abortion Information. 800-772-9100. AIDS Treatment Information Services. 1-800-HIV-0440, 1-800-448-0440. AIDS National Hotline. 1-800-342-2437. Al-Anon Family Group Headquarters. 1-800-356-9996. Alcohol/drug abuse hotline. 1-800-662-HELP. Abortion Federation, National, USA. 1-800-772-9100. Be Sober Hotline. 1-800-BE-SOBER. CareNet. 1-800-395-HELP, 4357. Center for the Prevention of School Violence. 1-800-299-6504. Centers for Disease Control AIDS Info. 1-800-342-2437. CHAD Children and Adults with Attention Deficit/Hyperactivity Disorder. 1-800-233-4050. Child Abuse Hotline. 1-800-4A-CHILD, 1-800-422-4453. Children of the World, if you want to adopt a child. 973-239-0100. Cocaine Helpline. 1-800-COCAINE, 1-800-262-2463. 24-hour Cocaine Hotline. 1-800-992-9239. Covenant House 9 line. 1-800-999-9999. Domestic Violence Hotline. 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-799-7233. Domestic Violence Hotline. 800-548-2722. Domestic Violence Hotline in the U.S. 800-799-7233. Domestic Violence Hotline/Child Abuse. 800-4A-CHILD, 800-422-4453. National Resource Center on Domestic Violence. 1-800-537-2238. Drug Help National Helplines. 1-800-378-4435. Eating Disorders Awareness and Prevention. 1-800-931-2237, hours, 8 am noon daily, PT. Eating Disorders Center. 1-888-236-1188. Family Violence Prevention Center. 1-800-313-1310. Food Addiction. 1-800-872-0088. Gay and Lesbian National Hotline. 1-888-THE-GLNH, 1-888-843-4564. Gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender, GLBT, Youth Support Line. 800-850-8078. Gay and Transgender Hate Crime Hotline. 1-800-616-HATE. Headache Foundation. 1-800-843-2256. Healing Woman Foundation, Abuse. 1-800-477-4111. Help Finding a Therapist. 1-800-THERAPIST, 1-800-843-7274. Herpes Resource Center. 1-800-230-6039. Homeless/Runaway National Runaway Hotline. 800-231-6946. Incest Awareness Foundation. 1-888-547-3222. Independent Adoption Center. 1-800-877-6736, hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. PT. Learning Disabilities, National Center for. 1-888-575-7373. Lyme Disease Hotline. 1-800-886-LYME, 1-800-886-5963. Marijuana Anonymous. 1-800-766-6779. Mental Health InfoSource. 1-800-447-4474. Missing and Exploited Children Hotline. 1-800-843-5678. Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. 1-800-438-MADD, 1-800-438-6233. National Abortion Federation Hotline. 1-800-772-9100. National Adoption Center. 1-877-648-4400. National Adolescent Suicide Hotline. 800-621-4000. National Association for Children of Alcoholics. 1-888-55-4COAS, 1-888-554-2627. National Child Abuse Hotline. 1-800-422-4453. National Domestic Violence Hotline. 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-799-7233. National Drug Abuse Hotline. 1-800-662-HELP, 1-800-662-4357. National Hotline for Missing and Exploited Children. 1-800-843-5678. National Inhalant Prevention Coalition. 1-800-269-4327. National Institute on Drug Abuse and Alcoholism. 1-888-644-6432. National Institute of Mental Health. 1-888-ANXIETY, 1-888-269-4389. National Mental Health Association. 1-800-969-6642. National Office of Post-Abortion Trauma. 1-800-593-2273. National Runaway Switchboard and Suicide Hotline. 1-800-621-4000. National STD Hotline. 1-800-227-8922. National Youth Crisis Hotline. 1-800-448-4663. National Victim Center. 1-800-FYI-CALL, 1-800-394-2255. Panic Disorder Information Hotline. 800-64-PANIC. People Against Rape. 1-800-877-7252. Pet Loss Support Hotline, Grief Counseling Hotline. Iowa State University College of Veterinary Medicine. 1-888-ISU-PLSH, 1-888-478-7574. PMS Access. 800-222-4767. 730 A.M. 5:30 p.m. CT. Planned Parenthood, Inc. 1-800-230-PLAN. Poison Helpline. 1-800-222-1222. Post-Abortion Project Rachel. 1-800-5WE-CARE. Pregnancy Hotline. 1-800-4 Options, 1-800-467-8466. Pregnant and Young Hotline, Birthright. 1-800-550-4900. Rape, Abuse, Incest, National Network, RAIN. 1-800-656-HOPE, 1-800-656-4673. Runaway Hotline. 1-800-231-6946. Runaway Hotline. 1-800-621-4000. Safe Choice Hotline. STDs and Pregnancy. 1-800-878-2347. Self-Injury Hotline. SAFE, Self-Abuse Finally Ends, Alternatives Program. 1-800 Don't Cut, 1-800-366-8288. Sexual Assault Hotline. 800-656-4673. Stop It Now. Sexual Abuse. 1-888-PREVENT. Society's League Against Molestation. 1-800-491 Watch. Sports Foundation for Women. 800-227-3988. Suicide and Crisis Hotline. 1-800-999-9999. Suicide Hotline, National Adolescent. 800-621-4000. Suicide Prevention, the Trevor Helpline, specializing in gay and lesbian youth suicide prevention. 1-800-850-8078. Teen Helpline. 1-800-400-0900. Teen Line. 1-800-522-8336. Teen Runaway Hotline. 1-800-621-4000. The Trevor Helpline. Specializing in gay and lesbian youth suicide prevention. 1-800-850-8078. Voices in Action. 1-800-7 Voice 8, 1-800-786-4238, hours, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. CT. Listings for treatment and support of incest and child sexual abuse. WAVE, working against violence everywhere. 1-888-960-9600. Yellow Ribbon Suicide Prevention Program. 1-800-SUICIDE, 1-800-784-2433. 1-800-999-9999. Youth Crisis Hotline. 1-800-448-4663. 1-800-422-5787. 0009. Gay and Lesbian National Hotline. 1-888-THE-GLNH, 1-888-843-4564. The Trevor Helpline. 1-800-850-8078, specializing in gay and lesbian youth suicide prevention. Gay and Transgender Hate Crime Hotline. 1-800-616-HATE, Do Not Tolerate Hate. National LGBTQ Talk Line/Support Line. Trained peer supporters that are also youth. 1-800-246 Pride. eastbaypride.com/hotlines2.html. Depression Hotlines. depression-test.net/depression-hotlines.html. Lesbian Gay Bi Trans Youth Line. youthline.ca. Transfaith. transfaithonline.org/intersections/suicide/getting_help. glbtnationalhelpcenter.org. alternativedepressiontherapy.com/free-hotlines.html. GLBT National Help Center. glbt-hotline.tumblr.com. Helplines, Fenway Health. fenwayhealth.org/care/wellness-resources/help-lines. teenhealthandwellness.com/static/hotlines. Lesbian Sexual Assault Rape Crisis Information. ibiblio.org/rcip/lgbtq.html. crisistextline.org. 800-366-8288. Phone hotline for teens. Help for teens in crisis. pamf.org/teen/hotlines. suicide.org/gay-and-lesbian-suicide.html. Gay and Lesbian Suicide. LGBT Helpline Scotland, information and support. lgbthealth.org.uk/helpline. safeschools-coalition.org/rg-hotlines.html. crisischat.org/find-resources. The Gay and Lesbian National Hotline Intersex Society. isna.org/node/852. facebook.com/GLBT National Help Center. Free Lesbian Hotlines, singledatesites.com. singledatesites.com/freelesbianhotlines.jsp. thehotline.org. itgetsbetter.org/pages/get-help. Help, the Mental Illness Happy Hour. mentalpod.com/help. Alcohol/drug abuse hotline, 1-800-662-HELP, 4357. teenlinionline.org/talk-now. healthyplace.com. National Alliance on Mental Illness State Affiliate Phone List. Help Hotlines, nenpl.org. nenpl.org/teens/help/help-hotline.php. Teen Advice. Dead website, trydotdash.com, thebalance.com, thoughtco.com, verywell.com, tripsavvy.com/library/weekly/aa070500.htm. National Teen Gay and Lesbian Hotline, 1-800-347-TEEN. Suicide Prevention, stop-homophobiA.com. stop-homophobiA.com/suicideprevention.htm. 800-662-HELP. Kids Help Phone. kidshelpphone.ca/teens/ischusonline.aspx. Depression Suicide Hotline, 1-800-SUICIDE, 2433. Suicide Crisis Line, 1-800-999-9999. safateens.org/hotlines. National Sexual Assault Telephone Hotline RAIN. rain.org/about-national-sexual-assault-telephone-hotline. Helplines 3. Feeling suicidal, call 911 immediately. Suicide Hotline, 800-784-2433. Immediate medical assistance, 911. Crisis call center, 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839863. ncad.org. al-anon.org. pamf.org/teen/hotline/#top. thehotline.org. samhsa.gov/treatment. nationaleatingdisorders.org. glnh.org. pflag.org. kara-grief.org. cdc.gov/obesity. plannedparenthood.org. thehelpline.org. rain.org. calyouth.org. 1800runaway.org. selfinjury.com. plannedparenthood.org/teens. cdc.gov/std. nobuts.org. suicidepreventionlifeline.org. National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence, Inc. Helpline for finding treatment. 800, NCA call or 800-622-2255. 24 hours. Al-Anon and Alateen. Help for people who have, or know someone who has, a drinking problem. 800-4AL-ANON or 800-425-2666. Domestic violence. The National Domestic Violence Hotline. Crisis intervention, information, and referrals. 800-799-SAFE or 800-799-7233. 24 hours, English and Spanish. Drugs. Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. Information on prevention and treatment referrals. 800-662-HELP or 800-662-4357. Eating disorders. National Eating Disorders Association. Information on eating disorders and referrals for treatment. 800-931-2237. Gay/lesbian issues. GLBT National Help Center. Peer counseling, information, and local resources. 888, the GLNH or 888-843-4564. Grief support and education. CARA. Compassionate support to those grieving or facing a life-threatening illness. 650-321-5272. Pregnancy. Planned Parenthood. Counseling and referrals. 800-230-PLAN or 800-230-7526. American Pregnancy Hotline. Information on pregnancy and options for teens. 866-942-6466. Rape and Sexual Assault. Rape Abuse and Incest National Network. National Sexual Assault Hotline. 800-656-HOPE or 800-656-4673. Runaway. California Coalition for Youth. California Youth Crisis Line. 800-843-5200. National Runaway SAFE Line. Crisis intervention to work through problems and find a plan of action. 800, Runaway or 800-786-2929. Self-injury. SAFE. Alternatives. Not a crisis line. Information about programs and referrals. 800, Don't Cut or 800-366-8288. Sexuality and relationships. Planned Parenthood info for teens. Counseling and referrals. 800-230-PLAN or 800-230-7526. Sexually transmitted diseases. Sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. Specialists provide health information about STDs. 800, CDC info or 800-232-4636. Smoking. California Smokers Helpline. 800, No Buts or 800-662-8887. Suicide. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. 800-273-TALK or 800-273-8255. AIDS and HIV Helplines. AIDS Info. 800-HIV-0440, 800-448-0440. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. AIDSinfo.nih.gov. National AIDS Hotline. 800-CDC-INFO, 232-4636. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. cdc.gov/hiv/links.htm. Project Inform, National HIV/AIDS Treatment Hotline. 800-822-7422 or 415-558-9051 in the San Francisco Bay Area. 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. ProjectInform.org. Alcohol and Drugs. Al-Anon/Alateen. 888-425-2666. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. al-anon.alateen.org/index.php. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. The National Alcohol and Substance Abuse Information Center. 800-784-6776. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. AddictionCareOptions.com. National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. 800-662-HELP, 4357. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. NIAA.nih.gov. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800-USA-KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Bullying and Cyberbullying. Bullying UK, UK only. 0808-800-2222. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Bullying.co.uk. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. Cyberdiscipline. 800-843-5678. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Cybertypeline.com. Kids Helpline, Australia only. 1800-55-1800. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. kidshelp.com.au. Kids Help Phone, Canada only. 800-668-6868. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. kidshelpphone.ca. National Suicide Hotline. 800-SUICIDE, 784-2433. 800-442-HOPE, 4673. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hopaline.com. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. 800-273-TALK, 8255. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. SuicidePreventionLifeline.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800-USA-KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. The Trevor Lifeline, US only. 866-4U Trevor, 488-7386. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. TheTrevorProject.org. Your Life Iowa, bullying support and suicide prevention. 855-581-8111, 24/7, or text TALK to 85511, 4-8 p.m. every day. Chat is available Mondays Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. 12:00 a.m. YourLifeIowa.org. Depression Crisis Call Center 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. Depression and bipolar support. 800-273-TALK, 8255. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. dbsalliance.org. National Helpline Network. 800-SUICIDE, 784-2433. 800-442-HOPE, 4673. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Helpline.com. Crisis Center and Hotlines locator by state. Suicide Prevention Lifeline.org/get-involved/locator. Suicide Prevention Services Depression Hotline. 630-482-9696. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. sbsamerica.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800-USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Your Life Iowa, bullying support and suicide prevention. 855-581-8111, 24/7, or text TALK to 85511, 4-8 p.m. every day. Chat is available Mondays Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. 12:00 a.m. YourLifeIowa.org. Eating Disorders. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. National Association of Anorexia Nervosa and Eating Disorders. 630-577-1330. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. ANAD.org. National Eating Disorders Association. 800-931-2237. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. NationalEatingDisorders.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800-USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Grief and Loss. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. National Helpline Network. 800-SUICIDE, 784-2433. 800-442-HOPE, 4673. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Helpline.com. National Mental Health Association Hotline. 800-273-TALK, 8255. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. NMHA.org. Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, TAPS. 800-959-TAPS, 8277. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. TAPS.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800-USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Your Life Iowa, bullying support and suicide prevention. 855-581-8111, 24/7, or text TALK to 85511, 4-8 p.m. every day. Chat is available Mondays Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. 12:00 a.m. YourLifeIowa.org. Homelessness and Runaways. Boys Town National Hotline, serving all at-risk teens and children. 800-448-3000. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. boystown.org/hotline. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. National Runaway Switchboard. 800 Runaway, 786-2929. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 1800runaway.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800 USA KIDS 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Mental Health. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. National Helpline Network. 800 Suicide, 784-2433. 800-442-HOPE, 4673. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hopaline.com. National Institute of Mental Health Information Center. 866-615-6464. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. nimh.nih.gov/site-info/contact-nih.shtml. National Mental Health Association Hotline. 800-273-TALK, 8255. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. nmha.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800 USA KIDS 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Your Life Iowa, bullying support and suicide prevention. 855-581-8111, 24/7, or text TALK to 85511, 4-8 p.m. every day. Chat is available Mondays Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. 12:00 a.m. YourLifeIowa.org. Rape, sexual violence and domestic violence. Child Help USA National Child Abuse Hotline. 800-4A-CHILD, 422-4453. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ChildHelpUSA.org. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. Love Ice Respect, National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline. 866-331-9474. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. loveisrespect.org. National Domestic Violence Hotline. 800-799-SAFE, 7233. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ndvh.org. Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network. 800-656-HOPE, 4673. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. RAIN.org. Safe Horizons Rape, Sexual Assault, and Incest Hotline. Domestic Violence Hotline, 621, HOPE, 4673. Crime Victims Hotline, 866-689-HELP, 4357. Rape, Sexual Assault and Incest Hotline, 212-227-3000. TDD phone number for all hotlines, 866-604-5350. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. SafeHorizon.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800, USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Your Life Iowa, Bullying Support and Suicide Prevention. 855-581-8111, 24/7, or text TALK to 85511, 4-8 p.m. every day. Chat is available Mondays Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. 12:00 a.m. YourLifeIowa.org. School Violence Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. National Center for Mental Health Promotion and Youth Violence Prevention. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. PromotePrevent.org. Speak Up. 866 Speak Up, 773-2587. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. BradyCampaign.org/r-impact/campaign/speak-up. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800, USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Sexuality and Sexual Health. American Sexual Health Association. 919-361-8488. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. ASHESTD.org. Centers for Disease Control, CDC, info. 800, CDC, INFO, 232-4636. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. CDC.gov. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. GLBT National Youth Talk Line. 800-246 Pride, 7743. 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. EST, Monday to Friday. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. EST, Saturday. glnh.org/talkline. Planned Parenthood National Hotline. 800-230-PLAN, 7526, for routing to local resources. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. PlannedParenthood.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800, USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Trans Lifeline. U.S. 877-565-8860. Canada, 877-330-6366. This hotline is staffed by volunteers who are all trans-identified and educated in the range of difficulties transgender people experience. Operators are generally available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Translifeline.org. Stress and Anxiety. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. National Institute of Mental Health Information Center. 866-615-6464. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. nimh.nih.gov/index.shtml. National Mental Health Association Hotline. 800-273-TALK, 8255. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. nmha.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800, USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Your Life Iowa, Bullying Support and Suicide Prevention. 855-581-8111, 24/7, or text TALK to 85511, 4-8 p.m. every day. Chat is available Mondays Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. 12:00 a.m. YourLifeIowa.org. Suicide Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. National Suicide Hotline. 800-SUICIDE, 784-2433. 800-442-HOPE, 4673. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hopaline.com. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. 800-273-TALK, 8255. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. SuicidePreventionLifeline.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800, USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Your Life Iowa, Bullying Support and Suicide Prevention. 855-581-8111, 24/7, or text TALK to 85511, 4-8 p.m. every day. Chat is available Mondays Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. 12:00 a.m. YourLifeIowa.org. Teen Parenting. Baby Safe Haven. Confidential toll-free hotline, 888-510-BABY, 2229. Safe Haven infant protection laws enable a person to give up an unwanted infant anonymously. As long as the baby has not been abused, the person may do so without fear of arrest or prosecution. State Finder Map, safehaven.tv/states. Boys Town National Hotline, serving all at-risk teens and children. 800-448-3000. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Parenting.org. Postpartum Support International. 800-944-4PPD, 4773. Calls returned within 24 hours. Postpartum.net. Teen Pregnancy. American Pregnancy Helpline. 866-942-6466. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. TheHelpline.org. Baby Safe Haven. Confidential toll-free hotline, 888-510-BABY, 2229. Safe Haven infant protection laws enable a person to give up an unwanted infant anonymously. As long as the baby has not been abused, the person may do so without fear of arrest or prosecution. State Finder Map, safehaven.tv/states. Birthright International. 800-550-4900. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Birthright.org. Crisis Call Center. 800-273-8255 or text answer to 839,863. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. crisiscallcenter.org/crisis-services. Planned Parenthood. 800-230-PLAN, 7526, for routing to local resources. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. PlannedParenthood.org. Thursday's Child National Youth Advocacy Hotline. 800, USA, KIDS, 800-872-5437. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thursdayschild.org. Gay Youth Emergency Help. youth-suicide.com. The Trevor Youth Suicide Lifeline. 866-488-7386. For adults over 24. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. 866-273-8255. Homeless Atlanta LGBT Youth in Need of Immediate Assistance. 678-856-7825. glbtnationalhelpcenter.org. National Youth Talk Line. 1-800-246 PRIDE. 1-800-246-7743. Young Gay Hotline/Gay Youth Helplines. youth-suicide.com/gay-bisexual/links5.htm. Out Proud. The National Coalition for Gay, Lesbian and Bisexual Youth. 415-460-5452. Out Youth Helpline. 800-969-6884. Teen Council. 202-347-5700. Gay and Lesbian Hotline. 888-THE-GLNH. glnh@glnh.org. glnh.org. National HIV/AIDS and Sexually Transmitted Disease Hotline. 1-800-342-2437. cdc.gov. National Hotline for Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual and Transgender Youth. 1-800-347-TEEN. 1-800-347-8336. Trevor Helpline. 1-866-4U-TREVOR. 1-866-488-7386. 24-hour, toll-free crisis hotline for GLBTQ youth and teens. TheTrevorProject.org. Gay, lesbian and bisexual counseling and referrals. 888-THE-GLNH. glnh.org. Parents, friends and families of lesbians and gays. 202-638-4200. pflag.org. glnh.org/talkline/index.html. 800-246-7743, US only. Gay Line. 888-843-4564. Talk Line. 800-273 Talk. Suicide. 800 Suicide. Teen and Lesbian Youth. 800-347. National Gay and Lesbian Youth Hotline. 800-347. Lyric Youth Talk Line. 415-863-3636. Talk Line for Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, Transgender Youth. Teen AIDS Line. 800-440 Girls and Boys National Hotline. 800-448-3000. Crisis Hotline for Teens, 24 hours a day. National Hope Line Network. 1-800-784-2433. People who are depressed or suicidal, or who are concerned about someone else. National Runaway Switchboard. 1-800-621-4000. Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network. RAIN. National Sexual Assault Hotline. 1-800-646-8727. 1-800-656-HOPE 1-800-656-4673 Gay bullying websites. Gay Youth Line 866-4U Trevor 488-7386 United States 877 Out is OK 688-1765 Canada 0207837-7324 UK 800-184-527 Australia 04-473-7878 NZ Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation 323-933-2240 LA 212-629-3322 New York glaad.org STRHATE Talk 760-559-1627 SDRHateTalk.com The Gay Christian Network 919-786-0000 GayChristian.net Jeremiah Project 51 866-721-7385 JEREMIAH51.com The Rainbow Center 770-677-9471 therainbowcenter.org Gay, Lesbian and Straight Education Network, Colson 212-727-0135 GLSN.org Gay Straight Alliance Network, GSA 415-552-4229 GSAnetwork.org LifeWorks Program LA Gay and Lesbian Center 818-506-5344 LifeWorksLaw.org